ONN ONC18TV001. Standby light is on. Now when I press the power button, the standby light goes off, but there is no picture in the screen. We remove the back cover, and it looks like there is an overheat in this area, and this is a bad capacitor. Check the output of this diode. We should have 12 volt. Yep, the 12 volt is good. The output of this diode is 42 volt. Must be that's the backlight. Yep, 150, 41 volt. Yeah, we're gonna check this board and we'll look at it. Okay, let's check if there is any short right here. This diode is okay. Nope. And we have a small diode right there. Just short. Okay, let me check this capacitor. Could be 100 volt. Yeah, so we can't see what this capacitor is. But usually the backlight capacitor is 100 volt or more. $1400 picofarad. That's very low. You can see about like 100 is 100 volt, but you want the microfarad, and we need to remove the diode. Yeah, the diode is not shorted. The board is yep, the diode is good. Yeah, okay. So this is a protection diode for a signal filter for this MOSFET, and in the gate from this MOSFET we have connection to here, and here we have 1 ohm resistor. That 1 ohm resistor is signal is coming from this chip. Alright, that's a replacement capacitor. It's a 10 microfarad and 350 volt. The TV has no backlight, And still after I replace this bad capacitor, still no backlight. And you can see this area is very brownish. It's like overheated. And here we have 40 something volt. It doesn't go up. And to raise the voltage, this chip here is need to send the signal to the MOSFET to start switching. Okay, I guess this chip is bad. That's why the voltage is not rising. The same voltage in this double diode, and this diode, and this MOSFET. The input is this MOSFET is 40, but the output is 40 as well. To replace this chip and then look for other component is going to be a little bit work. Plus, I don't have the chip. I do have this universal backlight board, and it's easy to use. This board, I think it works between 19 to 45 volt. I did use it with the 12 volt and it works for the small TV. Yeah, we need 4 wires: ground, VCC, and the backlight on and the backlight adjust, plus the backlight wires. Right here, already put the solder over there extra, and we need the ground. And we need the VCC. This is all VCC. Whenever you connect it, it's fine. And we need the backlight on and the backlight adjust. Alright, that's the 4 wires we need to connect it to the board. Yeah, in the board, so we can connect to any of the 45 volt, like the output of this double diode, the capacitor, that's what the capacitor that we change, or the diode. Yeah. So that's a backlight capacitor, and the negative side is right here. And the positive side is the same to the positive side of the capacitor. And for the backlight on and the backlight adjust, we can look at this ones. It's at PWM REF and PWMD. That's the adjust, and I think that's the backlight on. Everything is plugged. The backlight, I just changed the connector, but you can solder them direct to the board. Okay, so in the output of the backlight we have 67 volt. That's good. And the backlight adjust is a 3 volt. The backlight on is 1.5. But it's a little bit, the backlight is a little bit dim. Need to increase the power of the backlight. To increase the voltage, we need to add the solder to these resistors. Yeah, the board it works, but just the backlight is a little bit dim. So we are going to increase the amps, not the voltage, by adding a solder point bridge here. So I just use one, and if it's neat, I go next.